Stitch, not you're the only one in Call who's died in one of our campaigns.
That's not true. Henry's also here.
That's not true.
Yeah, Mage died.
Mage is
When did I
right.
die?
You got devoured by a pack of Zubats.
Ah,
He died before you.
No, that's not true.
No, I'm pretty sure it was before you.
Oh,
Nope.
well, I
Yeah.
think.
No.
No, it was
we can't-
before. It was before.
Well, I think if we count deep, then he's dead.
No, it was actually Lava who died first.
yeah, he got crushed by rock. No, I died by
Henry,
Zubats. Then he got
Henry was
crushed by
first, then
rocks.
Aaron, and then Zach.
Yeah, it was the rocks. No, it was me, then the rocks. Sorry.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought it was the rocks
The
Zubats.
Aztec was there. And she
No. The
flawlessly
Zubat room.
avoided the rocks.
You guys got split up after the Zubat room.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. Sorry, the first death that time was the Pharaoh.
I believe so. Yeah. Stabba.
Stabba, that was his name.
I outlived the Pharaoh. I'm happy.
Hey, you outlived Henry.
Oh, we went
That
live.
is not a very high bar.
Way.
I would have outlived.
I would have lived if I was smart. Well, maybe not, depending on the rock.
Oh, you could.
I would have lived if Lentil didn't say shit.
I mean,
Shit
Blackout
happens
just wanted a death, so that was a guarantee. That so does that really count?
Yeah.
1 point.
I said people were gonna die. You guys just never have a good time in that caves there. So can't wait to go back next time. See what I took up there.
No, that's a little too.
Maybe we'll just blow up the mountain while you guys are in it.
Again.
That sounds fun.
Okay, there we go.
No, it doesn't.
Well,
I don't. Very.
I guess we should get into it, shouldn't we, boyos? Right?
I just added another thing to this sheet.
Do we need a
Totally
recap?
joined the game. Does he join in the call?
He's been in here.
Found this anymore.
He's just been muted.
Yeah, Dave's here.
Oh, he's
Or-
here. Must have joined when I was gone.
Yeah, he just did.
Ah. Alright, recap. After what felt like forever,
Hey.
a month out of game, you guys finally took on the T-Rex that was invading Poke Village. After a hard-fought battle, a lot of you coming out pretty messed up, you have felled the T-Rex and restored peace to Poke Village, as a lot of people were rushed to the medical center in case of injuries and other stuff. You claimed your spoils of war and have pursued the rest up to the next day, where the guildmaster has indeed called the group in when you had a chance to.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember.
Wait, did he actually come back to tell us that, or?
Well,
Which
she
part?
read the note in front of you all, so.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah. Because I'm a good messenger and
A
actually
good noodle.
I actually read you messages.
Yeah.
Kind of part of the job.
I feel like I got cheated out of money. I can't remember.
How?
You got cheated. My work
Oh.
schedule's been.
We
Wait,
didn't
we
get
got paid?
we didn't get
No,
paid for
no,
this yet.
No.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the bird.
Oh yeah, you always cheat about this stuff.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah.
You're the one who paid.
I
You're
mean,
the
I
one
did
that
pay.
paid.
I did pay. You know what? I
And
did pay.
You were satisfied with it even.
You know what? I was. You know, I'm not gonna deny it.
Yeah, so fucking Magni gave Lucifer 100 gold pieces to get
I thought it
the
was 50.
no, you gave Lucifer 100.
Yeah, I
100.
remember.
You did. Yeah, 100.
Was on?
Yes.
I'm making sure I'm reading my gold.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Oops.
100. That's fine.
Lucifer struggles to carry 100. Actually, no, he has his own owl pouch. That
Every 50 is a pound. So it's like
Is it
2
already?
pounds. Every 50 coins is a pound.
is it? Oh yeah, then it's only 2 pounds.
Coins are not that heavy, dear.
Okay, to be fair, yeah, but to be fair, remember that you've been weighed down by pounds, and I kind of forget.
Oh, that's because I'm weak as fuck.
Yes.
It's
And
Christmas
we
Day.
also
Why I
just
gave
have
Hunter
so.
all of us a bag of holding.
Right, so it
Bag
is
of
the next
hoarding.
day. After a long rest, you guys are all healed up and wondrous. Oh, also a notable change. Hunter exchanged a certain favor in the future for a level warlock, so that's gonna be fun for her to explore.
Yay.
Some of you might
So
die,
now-
but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Hmm.
No, that never fares well
You,
for me.
you know, that's actually normal, so I'm fine with this.
So, anyone think you guys would like this nice snowy?
I'm walking towards the. I guess I'm walking towards the guild house since we were
This is the next
asked
day,
to
right?
go there.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
should be at full health.
you guys had a
Well.
long rest. Yeah.
You didn't even get any injuries, so yeah.
I was at
Or-
literally 1 HP.
Eh.
Says the one who was hiding in the back.
Also, the person over here who just went down, they came back up.
We all performed our roles correctly. We had Dia in the
Magma,
back
you got
being a
fucking
wizard.
double tapped that whole.
You
that
know, I gotta be honest, I got double tapped.
time.
And me gone.
I mean, rule 2 of zombies. Always double tap.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Let me double check something.
Entering the building.
You entered the building?
Yes.
I enter the building.
Alright. Dia, you see Dia helping with the paperwork.
In the lobby?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
You have been sent home.
What?
I was gonna.
Aw,
I was
man.
gonna. I was gonna say. I'm gonna leave Dia alone because I know she's happiest when she's messing with the shit.
She's happiest when she's not interacting with you.
Yes, I'm gonna leave her alone. Do, 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 do.
All right, let's go to the guild hall, shall we? Right. Boop. Boop, boop. As you enter, pretty empty guild hall. Be expected after the events that occurred the other day, yesterday.
Just
No problem with that.
leave Dia
Yes.
alone. Hello. As he walks up to the person at the table.
What's her name?
Fuck!
Oh,
I said hello. I don't
Hello.
usually interact.
Good morning, Hestia.
Good morning. I can help you this morning.
Hmm?
How can I help you this morning?
We
I
were
believe we
told
were called.
to meet, to meet the guild master today. Is she in?
Yeah, she's up in her office. Just proceed through the door over there, and it's in the back.
Could I perhaps see like a list of casualties in the that happened in the T-Rex raid, or is that still being accounted for?
Still being accounted for.
Thanks for your work.
Thank you, Hunter, for reminding me.
Reminding you for
name.
what?
The name.
Ah.
name.
Wait, that's not her office. This is her office over here.
Yeah, I thought that looked weird.
That was the researcher's office they were in earlier. Yeah.
Oh, that's. I might have to check that out
I was
later.
gonna blink as he's. I'm assuming that's a Nori, right? It's been ages.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
that is Nori.
Wait.
Where have you been?
Wait.
Hiding
is
in the
that Chip?
barrel.
Is that Chip?
The nickname.
I mean, we can say he was providing like support in the early fight,
He was
but
in his
also
Covering
workshop.
fire.
He was in the workshop.
He was using the fire. He was using the fire. Don't worry.
he was the cause of the fire.
He was the one that caused the fire.
He's the one that actually caused the fire. I mean, I would actually believe that.
Normally, Hunter would knock on the door, but it seems someone beat her to it.
So,
Dia knocks
you
on.
good?
Dia
Come
knocks on
in.
the door. Good morning.
Morning. You see Rowana just in her books right now, writing down stuff. Rest of your group here?
Yeah, but I don't think all of them will. Oh no, there he is.
Hold on, let me look if I can task or dues. Hold on.
There's plenty of room. Squeeze in. Alright. 1 second, please. Just finishing this up. I hate paperwork because she puts a quill back in her inkwell. Alright. So much to do. Alright, why'd I call you here again? Oh, yes. About the offense with the T-Rex yesterday. Let's see. As you know, in the investigation of the Black Ichor, it showed no signs of being controlled. So this was just a series of unfortunate events for the village, as you can say. So there's an update on that. But I have determined, due to your recent activities and accomplishments, along with the subjugation of the Tigrex yesterday, I will recommend you guys for your rank 3 advancement.
Woohoo!
Hmm.
Okay.
Any of you opposed to this? This is me asking group.
Nope, I don't necessarily see why we would oppose.
Alright. Alright. As you know, being rank 3 is a very high esteem in the guild organization. Not many make it to that point in their careers. Most drop out before they even make rank 2.
Hmm.
So reaching rank 3 is a definite milestone for one's hunting career. A lot of things can and might change for you becoming rank 3s in the future, but I will save that speech for another time. But I just wanted to get your general interest in being promoted to rank 3.
Oh, I'm very interested in it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's appropriate.
Magni's thinking.
In Hunter's mind, I might finally able to leave this cold place.
Oh, you don't like Poke Village?
I like Poke Village.
She's not a fan of the cold.
I like it because of its ore deposits. Lots of acolyte.
Magni, why are you here? The precious ore.
The ore. You see, I am part dwarf. You see, that's why I'm not. That's why I'm 1 inch, like, shorter than normal.
Alright, I'll have the proper paperwork filled out and so on. The task will conclude as you will be on a month-long hunting expedition to hunt a certain specified monster that will be detailed at a later point when you get to the site. You'll be leaving Poke Village for quite a while time, so make arrangements.
Hunter being blocked by the biggest party members is just doing a little dance in the background.
I just look over to Hunter. You want to dance over here?
She immediately stops it once Magni notices.
You don't see shit.
Oh.
This is going to be a challenging task for you all, we'll say. I would normally wait till you seemed more experienced out in the fields, but I think you could handle it.
Oh no, she has faith in us.
We're fucked.
Mac
Yes,
just
Again,
like
this is gonna be a month-long expedition for you.
And
Buffalo?
may I ask where this spot would be?
That details will be filed later by the guild when the information comes in. Again, this is just me seeing if you feel like you are ready for this test. Because once I initiate this paperwork, it's gonna go through.
Fair enough.
All right.
I have no objections to it. What about you guys?
No.
Hunter
No.
already is doing already a little dance. What do you expect?
Hmm.
Normally you have to wait till like level 12 for this, but I feel like, oh, you can.
Well, I'm really jumping the gun here.
You're only a couple levels lower.
I'm level 4.
Yeah, only a couple.
Wait, didn't he get the
Right,
milestone?
XP,
Oh
not
wait, he
milestone.
wasn't there.
I haven't
We
been
don't
here,
have milestone
Sid.
levels.
Yeah, wait, he wasn't here. Never mind.
All right. Any other questions so far?
Um,
Um,
yes. So this is more of a personal curiosity thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think if rewards are being dealt with for dealing with the T-Rex, I would like to see the armor in the cave. Don't want to touch it, just want to actually see it, if that would be allowed.
hmm?
Well, it was an armor. It's a giant sword in there,
Wait, it was their
Yeah.
sword?
and I don't have privilege to give you that access. The village chief does.
Oh,
Magni's taking his giant fist and pinching his side.
You've known about it since we got here.
It's more than
Okay.
3 times your size, there, Magni.
I know he's
Yeah,
pinching
don't-
his side. He's
Stop
trying
it.
to
I'm
stop.
trying.
He's trying to stop himself.
It is
but
literally impossible for you to lift.
Don't
You
worry.
know.
He just. Yeah, he knows.
He's
Don't
trying
worry.
to stop
He just.
himself.
He just gets like that and should know better, but doesn't.
That's why I'm not saying anything more. But I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Not about the sword. As this is an expedition, we're not gonna be given anything beforehand, as we're gonna be preparing everything for ourselves.
Preparing.
Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure. No potions, no nothing. Okay, cool.
Usually rank 3s are going to be sent out to... The only thing I know from past experience is that our rank 3s are usually sent out to face an Elder Dragon.
I'm sorry, what now?
Yes.
Hmm.
Make whatever preparations you need.
cool,
That should be
cool.
all for today. You're dismissed.
Okay.
Is there anywhere we can find information on this Elder Dragon?
They haven't told us the target yet, so we don't know what to look for.
Hmm.
Well,
She's just recommending you for the rank right now.
Yeah.
She's got no information for you.
I go to Diep.
Yes.
I'm trying not to be bothersome today, but since we heard Elder Dragon, can you research Elder Dragons, please?
Which
Before-
one?
We
Wait.
don't know. Just any Elder Dragon. I don't know any of them.
Yes.
Okay, so
There's-
Elder Dragons. Big, bad, incredibly strong, and some can even change environments.
Natural disaster incarnate.
Essentially.
Yeah, there's not a lot of accurate written history about them most of the time there.
So do we know?
Yeah,
which,
that's-
do we
That's
know?
because
Most people don't live if they encounter
yeah,
Okay,
because and humans try not to mess with Elder Dragons because that essentially means, extinction.
I mean, it's not just humans, it's everything with a pulse.
So
True.
Except for Zhang.
Would it be fine that? Would it be fine if we could look over some Elder Dragons just to be prepared for them then?
Can you please leave my office? I do have work to do.
Yeah, let's leave.
Yeah.
This is
He-
getting.
Yeah, Snooze was just
he's
blocking the entrance.
asking. Sorry, I was just asking politely
Which-
from Dia, who knows more
Snooze,
about.
Which
yes,
part? of almost no records didn't you hear?
I didn't hear it at all.
Hendo, did you cast Stefan on
well,
him?
Hold on. She snaps her fingers and casts minor silence.
Hmm.
Maybe I should shrink him down too. Carrying him around. Ooh, maybe Hootsuper can carry him around.
Doubt.
No, I don't think you can shrink him down that much.
Why do you need a pocket Goliath?
Again, he wasn't. He wasn't trying to be annoying. He was
Throw away
actually
the
trying to
pocket
be.
Goliath.
He was
No one
actually-
said you were annoying. Alright.
Yeah.
With news and told of your rank 3 games, what you guys want to do now?
Prepare. We will probably die.
Honestly,
How long is that
Yeah.
minus balance?
we need
Uh,
that.
I don't
Hun-
know, like 2 minutes.
Hunter is gonna try and ride the high of just dealing the finishing blow. Well, I'm gonna probably wander the town and either celebrate or help people recover and fix stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the latter would be best before we leave.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we never really got told when the hunt's happening, or well, she first had to submit, then it will go through the hunter guild, where it will be
it might be
accepted.
a while.
And
It might
blah,
be
It
blah,
might
blah,
take
blah,
a
blah,
while.
blah.
At least we've shown interest. So yeah, there's still
As
stuff.
long as you show interest, that's like 50% of battle. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna try to prepare as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
I'm gonna see if how our little chef buddy is doing.
I'll go look over our materials and see if there's anything I can do with them. If that gives a questioning thumbs up to Dia, that's good. Like I messed with the materials, right?
He thumbs up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, which materials? I can
Every
probably help you.
material. I'm just seeing what we have, if I can upgrade anything. Maybe make something new. Probably not.
Don't, please. I'm still
Yeah.
trying to save up for at least one of us to get a rare. Magni's been stealing all of the
Ah.
items, and we have nothing.
Fair, fair.
Yeah. Dia looks at Inori. Hey, Inori.
Oh, okay.
Can you try to help me make some magic items?
Sure.
I can try to help you.
I forgot that I did the voice cracking for Nori.
Alright. I guess while you're still here, Hunter, you meet salamanders. Hello!
Good morning, little buddy.
Back to work, you oversized meatballs! Mm-hmm.
Sorry to interrupt you this early.
It's fine.
Not here as a customer today. Just wanted to see how you're doing after, that big brute just entered town. And this time I'm not talking about my teammate.
Nothing much changed over at the guild. I am making a bunch of porridge for all the people in the medical center.
Well, that is definitely a great thought. And knowing your skills, I'm sure they'll enjoy it.
I'm being paid for it, so yeah.
In that case, Hunter just kind of looks around. I think that that feline is about to lick the ladle. Bye.
Put that down! And you just hear whack. Uh,
What? That's gross. Too. You can't handle the heat with your sensitive tongue. You dumbass.
Dang. Dang, poor Muse. We got an extinct just to get abused in the kitchen.
Mhm.
Alright. You all gonna leave the guild?
Yeah, I'm leaving the guild for a moment.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're all.
Back to the Poke Village. It's a little less hustle and bustle, you can tell, with probably the wreckage of yesterday's events.
Yeah.
You do see other people, the guild construction workers around town on roofs and all that, repairing the damages of what not happened.
I look to the store owners over here to see if they need help with any carrying stuff.
Well, you still see a Goliath-sized hole in the produce of Borton's supplies.
Morton, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that hole. I'm so sorry.
I had no control.
I had no control over it slamming into it.
It's alright, designated hunter.
In fact,
Collateral damage to be expected.
I wanted to make sure to help. Is there anything I can help you with?
No, waiting for insurance claim from guild to reimbursement of produce and product.
If anything, you upped the value. Thank you.
In all honesty, I should be thankful. I am not.
Well,
Initiate denial of insurance fraud.
like, well, I hope you have a great day. As he walks away and goes over to the blacksmith. Hello, do you need any help here?
Give me a fucking perception check before you even say a word.
A 20, a dirty 20.
Yeah, she does not seem happy in the fucking slightest right now.
I had already said shit, so
This is before you said shit.
he realizes. Hunter,
Yeah?
help your friend.
Oh, okay. What do you need to...
They seem not happy. As he brought in Hunter to help. He walks away.
Motherfucker just threw me under the bus.
Yes, I did.
Hey,
Well, luckily
You're-
for you, she does not seem to be paying attention to any of you. She seems to be too busy trying to fix her shop.
Hunter will
Yeah.
remember this, Magni.
See,
We have
you're
a lot
better
of
friends
everyone
with her,
behind me.
so you probably have better relations with her and are able to make her happier.
Said the one who's bought the most from her.
Yes,
Yeah.
but that's bot. Talk to.
bought and upgraded.
Well, that was... Well, actually, I also... I actually think I handled the purchases of those mass upgrade ways we did.
Yeah. Hunter did a lot more communicating with the people of this area. He doesn't want to mess
Right.
with a chick when they're angry. Let's be honest.
I've only interacted with her twice, and that's when I upgraded my guns and when I got my Tonfa.
Looking at the blacksmithery, you notice it's probably the most heavily damaged building.
Oh, yeah. Let me see if I
He's not gonna
have
walk away. He's actually gonna go back. He's like,
no
he does
spells.
not interact with us.
And the first
Yeah,
time
this
you've
guy's-
seen the forge not lit.
Tia comes over. Yo, need any help?
Is it? Oh, hello. Hello. Sorry, no, I don't need help. Not even sure if there is help right now.
You want us to get wood?
I just turned to Magni.
Okay, Maggie, we're gonna go on a walk this way, and I'm gonna lead Magni away from the situation.
No, no. I probably have to rebuild my whole forge.
Oh,
That
I'm,
is
yeah,
I'm just
excuse.
gonna.
it is a
I'm not
tragedy
even gonna argue with that.
about the Tigrex entering town like that.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna argue with Inori with that one. Just drive me away.
It's gonna take some time to rebuild, and a lot of money.
I mean, I'm sure that with how important the blacksmith is for the hunter's guilds, you at least could get partially reimbursed.
No, I would not be able to hear that. No.
A lot of stuff was destroyed, including a lot of projects I was working on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Any particular prototype? I assume there's also been some prototypes lost.
Some, a lot of
Ooh.
blueprints destroyed, registries. Almost all paper trail of this forge existing is gone now. I technically don't even own it now.
Ooh.
Looks at the destroyed building. Not sure if
I mean, I'm
that
sure
even
everyone
matters
here
anymore.
knows you own it, so I don't think you're gonna have too much trouble about that.
It's just gonna be so much I have to deal with right now. Kick the spark right out of my forge.
Ah. I'm. Yeah, forging is not my expertise, so I know I can't actually offer my help here. Just best wishes.
Well, thanks. Sorry, I can't do no work for you anytime soon. This is fixed. I don't know anymore.
Blackout. How loud was she when she yelled that she's gonna need a lot of money?
I will
She
throw
is
it.
the blacksmith. She makes more money than you guys do on average.
I know,
You've given her more money than like
I
any amount,
know,
and that's
but
still
I'm asking, how loud was she?
Okay. Stitch.
You're
Stitch,
being
Normal
dragged
talk.
away.
I'm going to like,
okay. You're
Okay,
being
yeah,
dragged away.
I just want
okay.
to make sure to ask.
She's not yelling at the top of her lungs.
Yeah,
It's you can definitely see the frustration on her face with a little kind of like lost hope in her voice.
I mean, the best I could offer is potentially a hug for you to vent.
It's fine. It's a lot to deal with right now. This is my whole livelihood, and it's up in flames in the worst way.
Yeah.
I probably have to relocate somewhere if I can't build it here.
Inori,
If I do rebuild, it's gonna take a long time.
I mean, what would
What's
take
up?
less time, setting up somewhere else or fixing shop here?
Inori, I don't feel like
Setting shop somewhere else.
No,
Yeah, but
which
Hunter, you also have to remember after a major attack like this, there probably won't be that many hunters eager to come here, and that means less business overall. It's it's an overall,
I mean,
how to
we're
put
at the
it.
frontiers,
It's a,
so aggressive monsters should be expected, but
Inori.
it's probably not new hunters that's gonna be coming here. If anything, it's gonna be more skilled hunters who
I mean,
be more interested in coming here for a while.
Not
Hell no.
likely.
But
Maybe.
anyway, Sarah, I really wish you the best in whatever you decide to do here.
Yeah, thanks.
Magni, you're being dragged away, remember?
I know. He said,
Magni.
"I'm sorry." He looked at. He was saying, "Nori, I don't
heard
feel right."
nothing.
I was. He was
I
trying to
heard
say,
nothing.
"Okay."
You're being dragged away
He
by.
looks. He looks to Inori. He says, "I don't feel right." Not saying anything. He then walks away, going to the blacksmith.
And Nori's getting dragged behind him.
I imagine that he just
He
turned
looks-
around.
Turned around.
Nori's pushing him,
Turned
but
around.
Magni keeps walking with his massive
My
strength.
He
screen
then-
is turned around. You got to say, I tried to. I swear.
Yeah, He saw
I'm
this coming.
sorry for interrupting, but I don't know what you guys said. I just doesn't. He puts down 2,000 gold. I hope I'm not good with words. Take it, please.
Keep your money.
We might honestly need it. We are about to take on a fairly challenging enemy.
I mean, that's still gonna be
Actually,
a
I'm
while.
not even saying fairly. This is yes, and we don't know when we can take it on.
Fair. I
We
was
need-
just
Let's not
We need
talk
as much
about
as we
work
can
like
to
that
prepare.
right now.
yeah. I'm not good with words. Just please take at least he puts down 1,000 like right there. Just please take it. I'm not good with words. Have a good day. And
Just
he
trying in
Take
vain to pull him away. Like,
He walks away.
Nori's now being dragged because he's not letting go.
Dia decides to look into the forge. Like, so it's like, what about all her tools?
You look at our tools and you can see like the stuff that had like wooden handles and all that like just gone. It's just like you see like a wooden hammer. It's like what handle would be like just burnt away or just charcoal to pieces. It's mainly just like the metal toolings, like which about half our tools survived. Most of the interior burnt to a fucking crisp. You still see some of the steaming, like some of the metal still kind of like steaming from like the cold air brushing off the hot metal. Just like
No. Anyway,
Magni is not in this conversation.
I know. I'm just letting you know. Magni did leave a bag of 1,000 gold. Just
we
sitting there.
heard you.
Yeah, we heard.
It is recorded, Magni.
Okay, sorry. Just blah. And
Yeah, so she scratches her head. I'll look into something. Have a nice day and hope you the best.
Take your friend's money back to him. It's not about the money. It's just stuff.
Yeah.
I will do that.
Yes. Dia just looks and decides to go to Inori. Yo.
you so big. Hi.
Maggie's
Thank
just
you.
standing there.
By the way, here's your gold back.
She refused.
I don't know how to help her, so I thought money was gonna help.
She has more money than you.
Yeah, it's not a problem about money, it's just time, and time is something that is very difficult to
That and some backstory
Yeah.
elements if you really talk to her.
She did not seem in the mood for talking.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying other stuff though.
Yeah, Dia looks at Inori. Inori, now that you're here, I have a few ideas on how we can prepare.
Hinder, not the time.
Ye.
How about you take Inori shopping or something?
Looks around, what shops?
Down over there.
Matt, we just came from the shop area.
Looks down at the.
He
How burning
points-
is down here?
He points to the provisions area. How bad is it over there? He hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah, you haven't looked. You see a bunch. These are kind of already on map, so I couldn't really display it well. But so you would notice a bunch of the gardens themselves are just destroyed all over. There's not much cropping there. You notice that there's a lot of scattered crates and barrels that are just smashed or open or thrown aside. You see, like the guild that was working the provisions are like rounding up whatever they can and dispersing what they can for this emergency. It's not a great time for the village right now.
He. Okay.
Yep, as I thought, it would have probably attacked there first because of all the, provisions. Well,
Honor.
Yes.
I don't know what to do. I can offer help, but will it really help?
I mean,
I've
if
tried.
you have to accept that sometimes they won't accept it and move on. But
There's no one-day solution to this.
yeah.
honestly, I'm quite surprised that after, well, all this happening, not as many people. It might be still because it's very early, but I was honestly expecting a couple people to at least be celebrating that the Tigrex has been beaten.
Well, a lot of people
No.
celebrating would be in the medical ward right now.
Yeah,
Celebrate. Look what happened.
they're not dead.
You celebrate. Usually celebrate at night when you can set up your own lights, but during the day, you mourn. You mourn those who've lost. You
I did
understand what
not
mean?
expect you to be such a downer.
It's something we kind of got grown used to, or at least
Well-
I've grown used to.
Well, it's not even night yet, so maybe someone will celebrate.
Paulo, what are you doing over there by the medical house?
Oh, I haven't moved myself. I would be.
Oh.
Yeah.
It would be like
If I
next
could
to-
open the right tab. I have so many open.
That sounds like
Yeah,
an
no,
issue,
no,
not an issue me.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I
I'm just
forgot where
imagining
was
Mage
our
going through
houses
his tab.
been.
I'm just imagining Mage going through his tab, just like, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it.
Ours
that's
are
not it."
just down past
Oh.
it. Oh
This it?
no, that's a guild hole.
Dang it. What?
Ours
We're
are
at the bottom of the
like-
lift.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna just delete myself and put myself back. That's faster. Hold on. Oh, right. I thought. Okay. Oh, there you go.
That's
do?
the medical house, yes.
Yeah.
Let's
Our
go.
houses are like down here-ish.
Do I have
Yeah,
resource
that's
storage?
the road to the residential
Oh.
area.
Bing, bing, bing.
Oh, I got
There
my
you go.
brain.
There's a
Well,
button.
you know where I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the group.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's,
So yeah, I'm
that's
just
how my-
checking over our various loots.
Yeah. That's how.
Because I still have not been made a. Granted, I probably could make the assumption once I think about it, but I'm too busy looking. Because, like, what is there to do?
Hey, Vengeance!
Because there's get help with the town. I can't really. I'm not a crafter, so I can't do anything useful in that regard.
Yeah, hunters are doing their job to be hunters is usually the thing.
Yeah. And we're right now just waiting, so
Usually, if you have another job, you're part of another division, like the builders division, and other such.
yeah.
Because, like, I was
Division.
gonna maybe suggest, maybe we can go get more resources, but what's the point of getting resources if we can't upgrade at the moment? Great future, but yeah. Maybe
don't
just
you-
try to get new attunements. Let's see. Put up
Did
what I
anyone
don't need.
attune to the Tigrex stuff? I want to ask.
I wanted to
we-
get the scat. Oh, but I don't recall what it did. Yeah.
Who did we give the secret stuff yet, or did we wait for that one?
We have not really divided yet.
I-
We kind of said what would be good for anything. Honestly, there was only like one thing I really
I-
wanted, and I already have that from a different attunement.
Yeah.
I've said this already. I don't feel right taking anything.
That's
I just
fine.
need to know, I just need to know when you are tuning to T-Rex stuff if you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
If the scalp was like
like-
extra damage, right? Like a D10.
That
I
doesn't-
don't think so.
Well, that's why I'm asking.
I'm making sure we got it. Because
It was never posted. I guess just
We
post that
mentioned
real
it.
quick.
yeah, Blackout did say what it did, and it wasn't
No
in
one
stream.
remembers.
I'm bringing it up.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see what kind of wyvern was it again? I can,
It's a flying wyvern.
yeah.
I'm making sure to read. Okay.
Here
Oh,
it is.
T-Rex.
Blackout, I should
Alright.
probably mention
We
what
have
my
to read
Yeah,
people
None of
different
you should be looking in the
services.
book.
I'm not looking in the book.
uh,
I'm just
Blackout.
looking at what's there.
Just to let you know what my second favorite enemy as ranger is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go for flying wyvern.
Okay.
I got potentially swimming ones covered with leviathans, and now
Can't
at
you change
least
that?
a
No.
bonus at flying wyverns.
Alright.
A problem with Hunter is Rangers, sorry, is that you can't change favorite bow and it can lead to terrible things.
See, almost there. Where is it?
Okay.
I think this. Here it is. See, I gave you what was it?
Is in the
Scalp,
chat. Yeah.
A scale, two tails, and a scalp.
Yep.
E.
Scale, two-tail scalp. Yep.
Let's see. Scale, armor, weapon effect. Scale's armor effect. Advantage on survival checks when tracking a creature while you wear the armor. And its weapon effect gives you the skill peak performance. When your hit points are full and you roll a 1 or 2 on damage, you can for on the damage dice for the attack, you can make a melee whip attack. You can re-roll the dice and must use the new roll even if it's a 1 or 2. So Apollo's ability, but if you're at full
it-
health.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
great, like half of great weapon master.
It could
Yeah.
be. Yeah, it could be good for me.
The tails are you gain resistance to cold damage while you wear the armor.
I think I
And-
sold that.
And the Tigrex tail for the weapon is you get the strong attack skill. When you hit a creature with this weapon, you can use your bonus action to push the creature 10 feet.
That was what you were looking at, Dia.
And the scalp, you're immune to fire damage while you wear the armor. And you get part breaker plus 3. You deal an extra d10 to damage when you critically hit with the weapon.
That one we agreed on was great for
Apollo.
Yeah. Ollie, do you want it?
Yeah.
Are you going to attune to it?
is that part
See, I'm
breaker
also
a
gonna put some.
is that a weapon or a armor thing? The
I'm
scalp.
assuming
is
it
for-
goes weapon.
The weapon is for part breaker.
Ah,
Armor is the fire immunity.
still pretty good.
It's a really good one.
You know, I'm gonna head to the med bay to see how everyone is doing and if anyone's eardrums needs a lesser restoration.
I can't help much, but I can kill those people.
Anyone joining Hunter? Or just by
I'll
yourself?
just.
I'll join Hunter.
Magni's kind of sulking and just.
I wasn't there for the fight. The least I can do is try and help out a bit.
Really quick to explain my absence, could they find a Tolly in the medical tent? I
Sure.
can imagine because of like just the weird stuff that's been happening, I got pulled away to help with the palico cart duty.
Sure.
They thought you were one of the palicos.
You've been left
Yeah,
out
that's
too many
If they
times.
saw- They didn't think I was one of the palicos. They knew I was a trained palico, so they were like, "Hey, get on the cart. We need more people."
Okay. Yeah.
My legs! I'm not built for this.
But no, remember they magic you up all sorts of ways. Like I look like I look like I've been through 4 of my 9 lives already.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
only
I'm just
have
no. I meant
one.
you would not be able to keep up with the stamina of the cart palicos.
Yeah, again, they magic you up out of your mind.
He is juiced right now.
You still have a
I
by the way,
no
Paulo.
no because of everything, like everything's been settled. I'm crashing, but I'm still in the medical tent because they need
All right.
they need trained palicos to deal with people.
All right. As you were approaching the medical bay, you do see uh, Andriel and Bara there with very solemn faces on right now.
Bones, Andriel.
They look to acknowledge you and just, hello.
What's wrong?
What up?
Give me an insight check.
Coming right up.
I haven't been.
You know what?
I haven't
Dia,
been
Dia
here.
comes over and
Is
just
it- I was about to say, is it just
Get at it,
Hunter?
yeah.
I
yeah,
haven't.
yeah.
I,
No, Dia's just like, what? No, why did you ask that?
That's a pretty good inception there, Hunter. So,
Hey, I'm not Tono. Like I have different weaknesses.
yeah. Hunter, you notice that there is some writing underneath Andriel's eyes, and you realize Bara hasn't really been looking at you. She just turned your way, kind of. Andriel's just I'm sorry. We're going through a tough time right now after that attack.
Yeah, that is understandable.
Me and Bara made it out all right. Our mage, he seems to be fine, but um, and then Bara speaks up. We lost Remy.
Wait, that was one of the people at the entrance, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the rogue girl who was manning a ballista.
Hmm.
Andrew's just, yeah, sorry if we're just not, yeah, sorry.
Magni just holds out 2 potions of healing to them.
We're fine.
Okay.
Unfortunately, potions can't heal emotional pain.
Lava, don't you fucking dare press the emotional damage button.
I'm not even in Discord.
Hunter does offer them a hug if they accept.
I Yeah, Andrea gives you a nice firm hug. It doesn't really last long, as you're not very well acquainted, but you get to Bara and she just gives you a really tight embracing hug, almost squashing you. You might hear a pop.
Thank you. I needed to have that shackle realigned.
You hear a light sniffling from Bara, and then she just lets you go.
If it's any solace, the time that I've worked with it's pronounced Remy, right?
Yeah, like from Attitude.
During guard
Oh,
duty,
no, not.
she proved to be a great huntress.
Yeah, she was a very...
I wish we could have arrived sooner.
Some things you gotta prepare for in this hunter's life, and this is a possibility. It's just never easy when it happens.
But the thing about being hunters, I've learned that even if they do get knocked down, they do tend to rise back up. stronger, more determined.
We're just gonna need some time to recover from this, being honest.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to help here.
We will. We thank you for your sentiments. And again, with that 1900, you can tell she's just putting on this facade right now.
Yeah.
I look to Nori.
People have fucking died. Is the thing.
I
Yeah.
know.
I know.
There's a reason Dia didn't want to head the camp or head into the infirmary.
Anja still will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dia's already looked into the files. She's not pleased.
Yeah, you guys were in like the non-emergency section. Things I could do immediately, honestly, or would be fine on your own. You guys didn't see the emergency ward.
Hey, Blackout?
Yeah.
How much of a lead did that T-Rex have on us?
A long lead. Did you not see how much that T-Rex was swinging for?
It takes you about an hour to go back and forth and you know.
Mhm.
And it's a lot faster.
With a fly speed too.
Yeah, 5 speed.
I keep forgetting they can actually fly and not just jump far.
They are fast.
They
They are
basically are. They're Garchomps.
Gar-
Huh. Yeah, they just fly like Garchomp. Just realized that.
Well, but T-Rex is actually flap. I don't even
Anyway.
know how Garchomp works.
But yeah, the T-Rex had a huge lead on you since you guys had to like double back and everything. You like doubled back, then waited for a while, and then went back, try to go back to camp. Yeah, it had a lead on you. In combat is 6 seconds every round.
Yeah.
Plus AOE roars. It was not a fun time for everybody.
Before we do go further, I just kind of pull Hunter back, like a little suicide. Do you think it's because of us that we led? Do you think it's because of us that we led that thing here? Or no?
No, that
Did we
thing
lead that thing here?
is just a rampaging. Honestly, it's just one of those monsters that's just rage incarnate. This
So
was inevitable.
it was gonna happen no matter what.
I mean, things could have changed.
I mean, we did everything you could to avoid it,
Yeah, you did well avoiding it.
but
We brought it back.
no, you didn't brought it back. It's just it couldn't find you, so it decided, oh look, tasty settlement.
An hour away.
There was trails. It's a commonly walked trail.
Only block
Nothing.
trail, smoke probably
Wait.
coming out of forges. There's lots of ways.
Is Jerry okay? I must check if Jerry's okay.
You have not seen Jerry.
I look in the medical ward emergency. Is Jerry there?
My God, he's actually worried about him.
God, I need to make sure he's okay. He's the legendary swordsman.
If anyone's gonna kill him, it's gonna be me.
And then I'm gonna take his sword.
Little, you beat me to it.
You're not gonna die. You're not gonna die today. I
Lieutenant.
go in the medical ward. Is he in the emergency?
I was
Is
just like,
he?
my God, he's
any
actually
will
right in
here?
front of him. And there it is.
Are you just barging through to the emergency room?
Like
Because
I'm,
Of course he is.
they're not just gonna let anyone back there.
I'm looking for a friend.
We should probably go after him.
He goes up there. He's not gonna like push the raise through. He's asking. I have to ask. Like he goes to one of the nurses. Is a person named Jerry in here?
I don't know. There's a lot of people here.
He did
Am I-
first chance he got.
I'm just want to make sure my friend Jerry's fine.
Legendary swordsman.
You'll have to check with the front to see if it was checked. If there's any notes of him.
He runs over to the front. Oh, no huffing and puffing. Is Jerry in here? A patient person named Jerry. He
Oh no, Jerry.
what? Swear to God, if he's
he's
Jerry.
dead,
Do you have any other name?
Jerry. I know him as Jerry. He's never.
You've never
Like,
talked to him.
Ah,
have-
my
we have
great
3
friend and
Jerry's
sword
in
rival.
ward right now. We have
Can I
2 in regular care and 1 in emergency.
Can I check on all 3 if it's fine?
Which one came from Kokori? Wait, what was the first time called again?
Kokoto.
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 The one that came from Kokoto. Is he in here?
Kokoto. Oh, that one. Ooh, he seems to be in the emergency room.
He runs to the emergency.
Another Magni-shaped hole appears in the building.
He's not gonna make a hole. He's gonna go through the doors part through.
You charge down the hallway, almost shoving aside the nurses and other patients there.
I'm sorry. I need to. Sorry.
As you open the door, you see it's much worse than the rooms you were in. You can see multiple people along the beds. You see people with like burnt appendages, some with like missing limbs, some from amputations, some from battle damage. You see a few sheets over a few of these patients, and you just see these nurses and doctors just tirelessly working, trying to get these people to come back.
He's walking past looking for Jerry.
Give me a perception check.
We go after him.
There's a lot of people in this ward.
I know. Motherfucker.
Perception, investigation. I'll take either.
You don't want him to do investigation.
Perception's better in this case. With
With
In order
that
to find him, we go
perception,
after him.
you do not see Jerry.
See, doctor, Jerry, where is he?
Just imagining he grabs a doctor as he's walking away from him, just like, I need to find Jerry.
I feel bad for these doctors.
I'm sorry.
Who? Sorry,
Jerry. Jerry from Kokoto I was told he was in here.
Who? I don't know who that is. I'm too busy with my patients.
Sorry, go ahead. He keeps walking. He's trying
He's
to find.
covered in blood.
He's like, I'm sorry. He just keeps on walking, looking.
Give me a perception check again, Magni.
Natural 20. I'm
That'll do it.
Aw.
As you're walking around just looking for the face of Jerry, something does catch your eye. You see underneath one of the blankets that are covering a patient, a weird rectangular shaped bulge.
No. Walks over to it. So he walks over to it.
Uh-huh.
He uncovers it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it him?
It is Jerry.
Rectangular bulge.
The shield.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Where the fuck was
It's a sword. It was the sword. Sorry, it was the sword hand. Sword hand.
yeah,
My bad.
yeah, I thought.
My bad.
Where the fuck was Jerry's guardian? He's probably dead too.
He kneels down on. He gets down on both knees, arms crossed, just fucking crying. He's like, "Did you? Why? You're the."
You're the chosen one, Jerry.
He's crying. He's just. Why? Why must it be like this?
Add a character. I rolled a D100 to see his survival odds.
He died.
That one.
It was a
That
1 on a D100.
Oh!
Oh!
My man, like I was going to be generous, like a 20 he would survive.
No,
Oh.
straight up. We finally know what
Just
what
legendary.
happens with all those bad survival rolls that Hunter rolls. Jerry took the brunt of it.
He's,
Carried a martyr.
Wait, hold on. Lentil, while I was gone, did you succeed a survival roll?
A few, I think.
Too many.
Let's not talk about
Oh my
that.
God, you killed Jerry.
Too many.
he's just sitting there. He looks at Jerry.
You do see what's left of Jerry's corpse. You see it is like horribly scarred up, but it is still recognizable from as Jerry. I'll say also with that nat 20, since you are being kind of focused in on this scene, you do see what seems to be a sort of notebook like hidden in his vest.
He grabs the notebook. He tries to read it as best he can.
Magni, full tears. Full tears.
These tears are increasing his intelligence just enough to read.
They're magnifying the words so he can actually read them. He actually needed glasses.
My
Tear-
body can see.
The tier size is getting more and more Studio Ghibli.
Yeah. He reads the book.
There's not much to this little book, but you see it seemed to be like a day-to-day journey for him. Being a taxi driver, he just like wrote down side stories and stuff from hunters. He's like caravan to the hunting grounds and such. You see a little later down, you do see some of like the like stories you guys were talking about from your trips while he was like carrying you guys around as well. And there, towards the end, you can see the moment he pulled the his thoughts on pulling the legendary sword from the stone.
How
as
the
well.
fuck did I do this?
Pretty much.
What did this happen?
And
It's
like,
like
what
a
the hell am
god.
I gonna do with
Like-
this? Am I supposed to be a hunter now? And you see a lot of self-doubt about being this legendary hunter. And is that
This act is right.
also this weird guy Magni, part of this hunting group, really seems to be interested in the sword. He could probably do better than I could with this. I might give it to him one of these days. I don't know. Whenever I decide.
Maybe if he beats me in arm wrestling one day.
He didn't say
Magni
that.
isn't strong enough to. Magni isn't strong enough for the blade yet.
He's not strong enough to be Jerry.
I'm still listening.
No, it just seems, and then it's just more day-to-day activities and all that after that, really.
Yeah. He holds the notebook. It's in its bag.
Mm-hmm.
Was there any place he wanted to visit specifically that he had in mind in the notebook?
You did mention that he would like to go back to Kokoto one of these days after his job here is done.
Okay. How long till Kokoto? And
It's a
how much
month's
time
travel
long?
again
Okay.
by whole carriage.
By carriage?
Yeah, a month
don't
by
have-
carriage. He's the one who drove you, remember?
We
Yeah.
don't have a carriage anymore?
I mean,
Carriage. You haven't checked. You haven't checked. I'll say that.
You can probably assume it was destroyed like literally everything
Yeah.
else.
He's just thinking. I'll make sure you returned. And Magni's really Magni looks at the, but then looks at him, and just he doesn't know how to feel.
Goodbye, my eternal rival.
It was never even a challenge.
Does he? Would he
like-
take the sword? Would he take the fucking sword? That's the thing.
He feels. I was gonna say this feels like
The
so long
question is,
space
if
cowboy.
Stitch is, it's can you take the fucking sword?
Can you beat the rigor mortis? Just kidding.
You'll have to
One
you'll have to
last
pry it
arm
from my,
wrestle.
He
you'll
attempts.
have to pry it from my cold dead hands, and by
Because-
then I will have superglued it to my cold dead
You know what?
hands.
Because of the rigor mortis, it has the same DC as the stone.
It's an even greater DC.
Attempts to pick up the
Oh
sword.
my god, you have to
Alright,
pull it from the
and
mouth.
because it's
You have to
magic,
pull it
and
from
because
the
it's
dead
Emotional
hand of the
disadvantage.
master.
Okay.
Emotional disadvantage.
What the fuck?
If-
He attempts to
If
pick up the
you
sword.
listen, if you make a scene in the ICU, Atoli's gonna come over and stop you. He's gonna attempt to at the very least.
Please
you-
don't make a scene for the sword.
You're getting the sword.
He picks up the sword. And doesn't
This is
make-
the easiest you've ever picked up the sword.
The only time he
Roll a
As-
strength check.
As Jerry's lifeless hand just falls back to the net.
Check.
He just puts it in his. He just puts it away, not making a big scene about it. Just, I'll make sure to get you back to Kokoto.
But I'm taking this first.
I'm taking the sword first.
He puts. He puts the like the blanket over. And he's just trying to think. Okay, now. He's trying to think on how the fuck is he gonna get him to Kokoto. Get him back.
ask someone to do it.
Then he brings up the contract that he has. Yilra?
Magni, no!
No.
Holy shit!
What?
In ICU.
No, he's like
What is happening?
he's
Hold
thinking
on.
about it. He's like, no, he's gonna put it away. No,
I have
No
several
magic.
questions.
no magic, no nothing. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it by the book.
If I had to make a very educated guess, he has a devil's contract.
He was thinking
Yes.
of
A
he was
couple of
thinking
us do.
using the he was thinking of using the devil's contract to basically
to resurrect him. I get you, but also
either that
No.
no
Yeah.
either that or return or bury him over in Kokotok.
use your fucking legs, you lazy piece of shit.
He's gonna
Pay a different coachman to do it!
Wasn't it
He's-
a month to get here?
Or
Yeah.
and
or maybe
This-
use the free service people, the Hunter Association is
No.
set up for situations
No.
like this.
fuck off. He's doing it himself.
Okay, then.
At
Take
least
the month
burn
for
him
yourself.
so he doesn't rot along the way.
There is an easy way to do this. Honestly, if you really ask.
There is
He
so
goes
many
over to like a
easy
nurse.
ways to do it.
Yes.
I'd like to have my friend here buried in Kokoto. That's fine by you.
Buried.
Return him back to where he wanted to go last.
Sir, I'm a nurse. I'm not in charge of the corpses.
Is
I'm not.
I'm sorry. Is
Well,
I'm in
transferring
charge
a
of the
corpse
I'm in
that
charge.
far across the continent will be very unhealthy for anyone doing this. We can definitely
I'm
have his
willing to do
body cremated, but I don't know about delivering it there.
how
That's-
about this? Cremate the body. I'll return him back.
All right.
I'm in charge of the people who are yet to be.
And your relation to the subject?
My best
This
friend.
bitch.
Okay.
Magni has been waiting
We'll,
for this.
we'll have that
Arch
arranged.
nemesis.
Oh,
He stands up.
Please come
You-
by in a few days.
Mm-hmm.
Of it.
He puts 100 gold on him. They say it's better to go to the afterlife with him. Walks out of the ICU room.
Which after?
He goes out. He goes out of the emergency room. My apologies. My condolences. As he walks solemnly back through the door, out of the emergency room.
One last look over to Jerry.
Let's look over to Jerry.
That's also actually it's also a Greek custom, but that's only like 2 coins.
Yeah, it's Greek as well.
Freak.
For the river Styx.
You know what? Fucking.
You
Can we
know
put the music on?
once again when you come back again.
All I could imagine was as he's talking to the nurse, like, in relation to the patient, he was my friend, and then just
Arch nemesis.
1 second.
I'm
Totally
No,
out
I'm
of
looking-
character since Hunter didn't follow him into the emergency room. Dia, do you have to speak with that spell?
Fuck no. That's it. Holy. He can probably do that. That's
He
literally just
walks-
like a.
He
That's
walks
just
out
like a
of the
vest.
hospital.
Head spell.
I know how to play the fucking drums, not resurrect the corpse.
He walks
Speak
over
with
to
them just
Hunter.
lets you talk with them.
Common knowledge, speak with dead is not very etiquette like.
It's
very
Oh yeah,
frowned
fuck
upon.
no.
Not very,
Yeah. He
also,
walks.
it's not very etiquette, not very legal too.
And it's not illegal. It's just.
Very offensive.
I'll be
Yeah,
honest,
yeah,
it
very
would.
offensive.
Like,
I
yeah,
find
don't get me wrong,
necromancy a lot less offensive than the enchantment. Wait, is it yeah, it's enchantment. The enchantment school.
Yeah. So. Magni walks out of the
Anyway,
emergency room.
I was gonna say, if you want, I can forcibly suppress all your guys' emotion to make you feel mellow.
Fuck
No!
Yeah, do what
Another emotion
do what
spell.
Dia does.
Yeah, and the best part is that's not even one of my bardic spells. It's just me being a cat.
Yeah. Anyway,
Emotional support cat.
he walks out of the emergency
Emotional
room.
support Pelago.
Like no, like straight up. The doctors had me. That's another reason why I'm a part of
Do
the,
I
guess,
add? So Blacko, add the item of sword of the Jerry or something.
Sword of the Jerry.
It's just a legendary sword. It's not usable to get the shield counterpart.
I'm calling
Can
it
we call
Jerry.
it the sword of the Jerry?
The sword of the
Jerry
Jerry.
Blade.
The Jerry blade.
The legendary blade.
The Jerry blade plus Jerry's notebook.
Notebook, diary, whatever you have it.
Hey, could Magni specifically use this like a trinket to attune stuff to?
No, it's that's
Like it's a shield.
He walks out of the emergency room with tears coming down his face, looking to both Hunter and Chip.
Oh, come on.
You're there.
I have changed my name in the Roll20. God damn it.
Uh-huh.
And
He looks to them. He then walks to Hunter, one sword in hand under his.
Oh. Oh no.
And he just gives the biggest fucking hug to Hunter, just bawling his fucking eyes out.
Spy.
Drags Nori into this.
And the scoliosis is back.
You know, just because Hunter is Hunter, my team carrying spine. Ow.
Then he lets go. It's like,
I think you...
Fresh
Thank
air.
you,
I
team
missed you so
carrying
much.
spine.
he's gone.
Out of character. I think you mean your team carried spine.
I know what it said.
He's gone.
Huh. This isn't really much of a frontier town at this point.
He like shuffle, like in his little like leather armor that it looks like he is wearing the breastplate. He just pulls out the notebook, lets you have a moment to read it. There.
Huh? What's it? Oh.
Just last days.
I mean, you could continue writing it just so that Jerry could continue his story.
You know what? That sounds like an interesting idea. But he would hand it to Hunter for a moment for them to read it. If Hunter wants to like also open it up for Nori to read it as well, they would then learn the adventures of Jerry.
It wasn't Jerry's adventures; it was adventure like the hunts of other teams he's carried. It's like short story
Yeah.
collections, pretty much.
Yeah,
Things like this.
Jerry short
I can't
stories.
believe that happened on the hunt, kind of stuff. It's like he would like
Yeah.
jot it down on his ride back.
Yeah, Hunter quickly closes it and then hands
You
it back to
won't
Magni because she
notice
would correct the story
the
she would have told him.
he wrote it down as is, and all the failures, especially the best points.
Yeah, he kept it plain and simple.
Yeah, you do see the last page that was writing that there is kind of a big scribble mark at the end, like there was like a sudden panic happened.
What was? Mm, what was written on the script? What was the last thing that was said? Or no?
Another day in Poke Village. Very icy and snowy. Not much note about. Ah!
I like to imagine that the A bit was actually in the most handwritten of the rest. Like,
Increasing in font size and then just turn to scribble.
dear diary. Ah!
Yeah, he then puts the notebook between his heart and the chest, the breastplate. Fucking Jerry, the fucking die.
Think it might
You
be
don't
back.
get upset or angry.
I'm dealing with something right now. A grasshopper just landed on me.
Ah, yes, young grasshopper.
No, I'm
Anyway,
inside. It's not good.
You got a hole in your wall. Anyway.
Yeah, he just
You don't
So-
understand how bad you don't understand how bad of that a thing that is. If that's true.
Wait till a cricket gets in your house and you can't find the bit.
Oh.
It's fine.
no wait until you get like a random praying mantis.
Yeah, that ain't bad. It's the
that's
crickets
fine.
that fucking kill
They
me.
just come out of the closet and say,
I-
"Hi, I exist. I'm gonna attack you now." Haha.
That's the thing. I don't know if praying mantis is a thing here because all the. First off, we have tarantulas. Just a whole herd, like a whole like.
Spiders,
the
nothing
entire
new.
the entire backyard is nothing but tarantulas. You dig under
Yeah.
the ground like half a foot, and you got three. You got lizards that range from the size of your hand to the size of your arm, and bats. And this I don't think.
Where
praying
did you
mantis-
move to?
Puerto Rico.
Yes. The
But-
unofficial state of America.
It's a
October,
territory.
it's October 10th, and I'm in the middle of a heat wave, meaning it's like 93 degrees outside.
That's not too
We're going
hot.
to continue back to our story. Magni, you can use that notebook as a swap out for your trinket if you wanted to.
He's gonna switch. He's gonna swap out the trinket, the tiny sword,
Mm-hmm.
to that. He'll always remember Jerry. He's Jerry's notebook is just the one thing guarding his heart.
So anyone wouldn't do anything throughout the day because a little bit of a nighttime event.
Mm, No,
Yeah,
the mood
decide.
isn't really
Yeah,
as high.
yeah. It's I had to get through this because this is really a roleplay session. So,
So
unfortunately, for those
so
who joined,
Hunter
there's
is
more of it.
mostly being the more social like than me type of creature would definitely go around kind of asking people about their grief if they want to vent. Just kind of
Yeah, just
being
Like it's just happened. It hasn't really processed for. Just hasn't really. But it will though.
yeah decides
Uh,
to go talk to the village leader.
mm-hmm. Oh, hello. Oh, what brings a young hunter
The
like
legendary
here?
bear.
There you go.
Just decide that you just decide to
where else do you go?
walk around and saw you. Do you want some tea? As she starts to take out a cup with some. Hold on, actually, let me double check.
You don't have to worry. No, thank you, darling. I'm well fine. It's not very the mood for relaxing on a dark day like this for us.
Eh,
Now,
understandable. But at least it could have been worse.
I would not like to imagine such day.
Mm, eh, you wouldn't like to imagine it, but I've seen some worse. And honestly, this place still has quite a bit of life in it.
We can rebuild. We can make anything, but we can't get back what we lost. A lot of us.
Yes, I've looked through the reports.
I myself have a lot of work to do. I have just briefly stepped away from my duties as chief, as we do have to arrange the funeral pyre for tonight.
Mm, I can help you. I
Oh, like
I know.
I totally asked a question in chat.
Sure,
Roll.
Tully, you can.
Thank you. Good night.
Okay.
Well, that's more up to our builder medical staff here to arrange all of that. Um, it's you can help gather firewood, I guess, for the builders unit, as they are also have a lot of work for themselves to do.
Hmm, I guess I can give it a try. And how are you doing, ma'am?
Yeah. It's very hard to see the loss of life ever so young these days, especially such talents extinguished before they get to burn bright.
Yes, I've done quite a bit of research and I've been to various places where ruins have been very prominent and I, I've I've seen a bit, though nowhere near as much. It's just I'm happy that there's still something left. There's many frontier villages which just well, I went. I did say I went to ruins.
Hmm. I lived a long time, young Wiberian. You probably will too. You'll see a lot of death in your lifetime. And you know what hurts the most? When you see faces you've seen for a long time suddenly disappear as if they weren't there. It was yesterday. Friendly bakers, hunters, the blacksmiths. I've seen them all come and go. As if fading memories of yesterday, they are now gone.
Yes, I've thought about that many times. Especially about my friends that I now travel with. I've thought about what would happen if we made a wrong mistake or someone perished. And I've, especially reading through those casualty reports I could, it was, I will say, I've recognized a couple names that I am saddened that they're gone. But I'm also hopeful that they'll they'll probably be in a better place.
We can only take solace in knowing that the Sapphire Star will guide them in their afterlife.
Yes. I wonder how.
Hmm?
So even after um uh Mania, I do not think it will grow easy. And my dream is to become a guild master and be able to prepare people for this eventuality.
No matter how much you prepare, though, you'll never be ready. And the closer you are, the more it's gonna hurt. You must accept that now before it really hurts you later. It's not bad to embrace the emotion of loss, but it's never an easy one.
I but I don't know if I should. We that monster, we believe it was tracking us and I thought it over and we did everything to avoid it, but it just ended up here. I wonder if we decide to fight it out there, would things have ended better? Would all these people have lived?
Darling, with our luck, there's no point in wondering if the what ifs, only of what happens. What ifs will not bring anybody back here. Use your lifespan to make it better, so these what ifs don't become if they did. Mhm. Ah, you have a long life ahead of you, I can see it. And you can do great things in this lifespan of yours. And that's the way you should honor the people who have fallen. By not wasting what they've done here, do more with your life. Everyone's life is a gift, even yours.
Hmm. I'll try to keep that in mind. Well, if you need anything else, I think it's best if I go help prepare the funeral rites
So
or the funeral
I need to
pyre.
get stuff settled as well. So I'll be returning soon, my well. I just want to enjoy the sunset on this very bleak day of a not forgettable day.
Yes. I think that it's best not to forget this day.
as you walk off.
Yep.
As you do notice that in the center of town, they are building a massive bonfire and such. Does anyone else want to talk to anyone during this time?
Uh, like I said,
Just-
Hunter is going around, so
Yeah, I know.
You
I just want to check.
you technically decide if there's any conversations worth having.
That's pretty much all the active PCs that are out, honestly.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be honest, I'm a fellow hunter. Just keep it simple.
You guys do hear word around about the funeral rites that are being performed later tonight for the passing hunters that did not survive the attack. I will say that.
Hunter,
Yes.
I now deem this blade the Jerry.
I just give a silent nod. Considering the blade, I don't think you're gonna have a easy time engraving the name. So you better remember it yourself.
That's why I'm saying it in front of you. That's why I'm saying it in front of you. So you can help remember.
Very well.
Mm-hmm. As again, like I said, I'm gonna continue following Hunter.
Huh?
Just trail hunter at this point.
What? He looks back. Oh, he came.
You see the blade and you see the blade.
Oh, you already found it. Or found out. Unfortunate.
Not looking at you.
You just shrugs.
Doesn't say a thing.
Alright. A little skip to the later that night when the rites are performed. You see the massive bonfire, and you do see raised above on another built platform of the same wood, multiple wrapped up bodies that you can obviously tell are of the beast. Rwanda there, the guildmaster, speaks up. I thank you all for joining us in the funeral rites of our fallen hunters. It is a sad day in the history of our guild, that one we will not forget. These brave hunters put their lives on the lines to protect this town and those who live here. For the greater good, we wish them in passing the sapphire star to guide them into the afterlife, to which they belong.
Which they belong.
They were all marvelous hunters, and I'm sure that wherever they may go in the afterlife, they will have a better life. Hestia, if you could, as you see Hestia ignite one of the pyres as the fire starts spreading along in the rest of the. Just that up. Catching fire.
She didn't ask how big the bonfire was, she cast fireball.
It wasn't fireball, it was just
I know.
fire. Oh. Now I ask you all for a quick moment of silence as we blow the hunting horn one final time for our passing hunters. As you guys sit there for a second in silence, you see some people do give put their heads down and almost in prayer as well.
I do a little like soldiers, not like a soldier solemn stance, like holding the blade down to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
All that.
And you all hear just the hunting horn of the village just as it blows multiple times in succession. Yeah, and the guildmaster will be stepping by yourselves. And you just hear the horn just every time you can just almost think of another person you might have lost and what really could have happened. And a lot of what ifs just travel through your head right now, guys. Like, what if you actually fought the T-Rex in the mountains and or directed extension away? What if the
Jerry
hunters
could've
you
lived.
knew survived? What if you never went on an expedition? You could have been here. Just common what ifs you would think of in this time. I just let your mind wander there. But
Jerry could have lived.
mm-hmm. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, but didn't.
Mine been wandering this whole time.
After the horns finally subside, Rowena steps up more. Does anyone wish to say in a few words to our passing hunters and fellow brethren of the hunt? Ask now. You come forward.
I was gonna like push Hunter forward.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Hunter would step forward.
All right.
I only have words for.
You step forward, then, Hunter.
Yeah. Oh.
Rowan gives you a slight bow as she walks backwards.
You know what? Just because I can, I am actually gonna use Thaumaturge just to be a little bit louder.
Sure.
Villagers, hunters, and everyone who calls this place their home. I may not have been here for a long time, but I have seen bravery in each and every one of you. Is it okay if I take like a moment to actually pick my words carefully?
Yeah.
Okay. While there are many stories about just adventures and glory, this is a sad reminder that the natural world isn't just heroes and glitter. As one of the people who survived, I personally promise to not let down the hopes of those who sadly didn't make it. And this one is mostly as a kind of an inspirational thing to the hunter specifically. I hope you all swear the same.
You get some nods of affirmation, but no one's really speaking up. Then you have your chief.
Yeah. And this is more of the people who just kind of need to like vent their anger. Also, the Tigrex, fuck that guy. Like sometimes you just need like someone crude that is willing to say just dead.
Mm-hmm. I get you. I get you.
As Hunter will raise her arrow up and just pointing at the. Wait, are the stars already out?
Oh yeah, the stars are out.
Hunter will point an arrow to the brightest star she sees.
Which would be the sapphire star in the sky.
Wait.
Wait for what?
What?
No. I said, Hunter, shoot at.
I will not do a warning shot into the sky. Knowing my luck, it will come down and take someone else out. My leg!
No, we don't need any more.
For this, you son of a bitch!
Please no.
Yeah, so I'm just pointing towards the sapphire star.
Mm-hmm.
Sapphire. What about you guys?
Yeah, so as Hunter will go back into the crowd.
All right. Would anyone else like to speak up?
I guess Dia wouldn't mind in turn.
Go ahead.
Dia slowly walks over as she uh, looks at all the people and then just goes towards the fire as she says softly, "For as long as sentient life has, and when we came to this new and unexplored world, we all known that there were dangers. We were willing to confront those dangers and go against them, all for a better life. It is unfortunate how it is, sorry, it is unfortunate that in this attempt to create a new life, that lives are lost. But it is through those people's want to create a better world that we may be able to continue. Those who those who are lost, we will never forget, as their losses or as their loss will be written down in the histories of time and in the weave of magic."
Did a ghost appear from? Did a ghost appear next to somebody? Goddamn.
No, no.
Oh, I was gonna be like, oh.
Or it is always unfortunate when one is lost, but at the end of their life, may they find true prosperity, and those that left behind can carry on their dreams, and those that they and that more can follow their place. We shall never forget, and we will entrust or thank those that have fought. And those of us who are left, may we prosper more than ever with knowledge of the heroic sacrifices. As she slowly just swings back and closes herself in her hood.
Thank you. Does anyone else from the group want to ask? If not, I might have other thing.
I'm thinking about it, but
I
it
think
would
you
be
already had.
really.
I think you already spent all your emotional weight on the Jerry bit.
I know,
Uh,
so I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna
Alright.
let the others. I'm gonna leave it.
I might have something for Bara. Let me see. Yeah, do that. I'll have Bara Bridge.
Out of character. Oh my god, she can form a full sentence.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I know, I was just messing.
Bara don't speak well. Bara lost lots to monster. We all lost lot to monster. Friends, family, lovers. We lost. But loss can be good, even though it bad. Loss fuel fire for next hunt. Loss fuel enragement. Loss fuel drive. Loss boosts us all up. We will not forget loss. Loss is here. Loss will always be with us. Loss, what drives us to future. Future where we all live. Future we enjoy. I too but enjoy future from loss of family, loss of friend. And she just goes silent after that. And just slinks back to her friend where Andre outcumbers her. But if you, I'm not gonna make you roll for it. You guys might have seen her just toss a small bag of cookies into the bonfire. I think this would be good. No one else. I'm gonna close it out. The funeral rites
Mhm.
with one more sound of our hunting horn. We will release the souls of our hunting brethren to the Sapphire Star. And you hear the as Ramona turns around and she pulls out a small bag and scatters this blue dust into the bonfire as you see the fire itself turn blue itself. As you see these whitish blue particles start fading out to the sky. And yeah, everyone is free to return to their abodes.
I'm willing to do the day skips to get that.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh
But he, if can Magni help at all?
with what?
I don't know. That's what he was trying to find earlier.
It's best to leave it to professionals, my man. They have a whole section of
Fair enough.
construction in
Then
there.
I'll be honest,
then what?
out of character, Hunter was also expecting like at least some celebration for defeating that big monster.
Do you think it's time to be celebrating right now?
Not right now. Not right.
Oh no.
But since Hunter and Dia, you guys get a point of inspiration. Fuck it, since you guys spoke up at the funeral.
Neat.
But don't we already start every session with a
Yeah.
preparation?
No.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. He put it a while ago.
Eh. You guys never
We
use
just,
it, so
yeah, we always
use
forget
it.
about it.
I use it. I keep it ready.
I've never.
Wait, we actually start
I
every
haven't
session
been
with
here either.
inspiration?
Yes.
Yeah, we just always forget about it.
I haven't been here.
I haven't been rolling bad.
When has that happened? When has that been established?
Like
A while ago.
months ago.
Blackout?
probably.
Look
Sounds
in the
familiar.
announcements.
We-
Look in the
we were-
announcements chat.
We sucked so badly, we needed to get inspiration. However, we always forget, and I always make the enemies roll instead of me.
Yeah. So you guys might stay there at the bonfire for a bit, watching the flames and light the sky, as people like one by one would be returning to their abodes.
Magni will just get closer. And just sit there with the blade in hand. Just watching it burn.
Oh wow, I completely forgot about that rule.
All right. Yeah.
Nothing else. Sits
Yep.
there for the entire night.
The bonfire quietly fades out as they do need to clear out the air. Damn you.
Fair
Bless
enough.
you, Jesus.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Do some cleanup.
Once it's out, he will stand up and go to bed.
It takes a few hours. It was a large fire.
He withstood throughout the entire time. Our words given, he goes to his hut. Or what's left of his hut.
Yeah, you guys haven't been back home.
He goes to what's left to his hut, not caring much. Just goes in and lays down where his bed would be.
As he crawls under the bed.
Thankfully, I
No.
think your guys's wasn't in the carnage where you guys are. It was more on the beginning part of the residential section. You guys are a little bit more deeper, so you guys are
Oh,
your houses are fine.
oh, thank God. Dia's house would have exploded and probably taken out the entire block.
Except Dia, her house burned down because she
So
let
would
a
Nori's.
lantern.
What do you mean? That
No.
was the explosion. Nori.
Yeah.
Dia
She
left
has
the
enough-
lantern on.
Listen, if her house goes off, then everyone else's house around her is gone too.
So would Honori's.
Yeah, I think
Exactly.
Honori's more
It was-
with gunpowder
it
than
was-
Dia.
90% of the time he's working on shit.
All right,
I mean, I work on bombs as well.
guys, go back to your small little housings. Reminisce about the day's events and what you've experienced throughout the day. Anything anyone want to do during this night?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
geez.
I'm gonna simple it up. He's gonna be polishing that blade.
All right.
Dia will write her in her journal.
We'll start the new day.
Working on some shit.
New day starts. Everyone wakes up early, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
And Magni starts.
I'll be
his
honest, I
first
thought you were
entry.
gonna end session there.
I mean, I can if you guys want me to, but I feel like you got some guys that want to do stuff as well. If you don't have anything, I can end session. If you guys feel this is a good point.
I don't think there's. I think it's better if we start a new session just
I was willing
as
to,
the day
Listen.
starts.
Listen, I kind of wanted before Honori goes to try and get him to make me some magic items. Though I guess I could always do that on.
I can
We-
still
We can do that off stream, but so we'll end official
I
session
can-
here now.
All right.
We never do stuff off stream.
Yeah,
watch only one other.
In that case,
end your streams because we're calling it. Because I feel like this would be a good stopping point for tonight.
anyone want to say
Okay.
anything?
God damn it, Jerry.
You never
Uh,
beat
everyone-
him.
I hope everyone enjoyed the emotional session of today.
It's
I'm
weird playing a
back
high
and I'm
empathy character when
immediately
I
leaving again.
am a low empathy person.
Yeah, same.
I'm back and I'm immediately
Apparently
leaving
Magni
again next
Did
week.
care about Jerry? I don't know. I thought they still had arch nemesis things going on.
Wait, did you ever? I don't think you ever met Jerry.
I've talked to him.
Everyone's met
I-
Jerry.
Like,
Everyone met
Everyone's.
Jerry.
We
He
were
was
on
with
a
us on
cart
the-
ride for
he
a
was with us
month with
for-
Jerry.
My
Dia
memory is
took notes
shit,
on how.
but I remember Clutch being with us when we ranked up to
Ah.
Hunters.
Yeah,
I was there.
we were
Okay,
with-
yeah, I wasn't
we were with
entirely
Jerry
sure
for a
about it,
month.
but